good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. I'm not really planning on doing much, honestly, besides like recovering from yesterday because I'm still really tired, but otherwise I feel good, which is, very exciting. I would like to get outside and see the garden because I'm really curious about how the tomatoes are doing and I want to make sure they're okay. Hopefully they are because I haven't been able to check on them since I put them in the ground. So yeah, I would like to do that. And besides that, honestly, I'm not planning on doing anything because yeah, I'm really tired and I just need to recover from yesterday. But otherwise, thankfully, all of the pain's gone and I am feeling better. It's just, it takes a lot out of you. So I just wanted to say good morning and I hope you're having a good day so far today. Hopefully I'll see you outside in the garden next. Little maple tree made it through all the storms the past couple of days and it's getting its third set of leaves, which is so exciting. The little one is doing amazing. I put it in a little cup just so it doesn't blow away and it seems to be holding it steady, which is very good. I'm also going to feed the birds while I'm out here because I didn't get them on Monday. And then after I get them their food, I'll head over to the garden. This should be good for today since I'm going to fill it up again on Monday. How we doing, everybody? I'm not going to get too close because the wasps seem to be back and very aggressive at the moment, but it looks like everyone's doing good. I'll just zoom in for you. These are the ones that I just stuck in the ground that were not propagated, and it looks like they all took, which is exciting. They're so scary. That one way at the end is the one that had the roots already. And then all these little ones had roots and they all took. It's so exciting. And it looks like the basil is starting. Yay, we're gonna get basil out here. Okay, everyone's doing really well. And they're all getting honestly quite big, which is very exciting. Yeah, the wasps out there were definitely not being friendly, which was not good. So I have to take care of that again. Need to find out something, preferably a natural way, to keep the wasps out of the garden because that's just ridiculous. They are all over the place. But hopefully you were able to see the tomatoes because yeah, they are doing amazing. I think all that rain definitely helped them get used to the garden. I know they're still super tiny, but hopefully they'll start making some tomatoes soon. But now that I checked on the garden and got the birdies fed, I am thinking about trying to take care of one of my plants because I don't know if it's been like this for a long time or if it just like happened overnight, because sometimes it does, or if it's because of my headache and I'm still just ultra sensitive to smells and everything. But I have a dragon fruit plant that I've had since February of last year, so just over a year. It smells like intense root rot. And yes, I did go around and check every single one of my plants to figure out where the smell is coming from. It's from the dragon fruit. So it's definitely from its roots, and I know what root rot smells like. And thankfully it's not the petunias because I just smelled it yesterday and she also has a lot of rot. So I'm thinking about somehow trying to get it out of its container and clean it completely off and salvage as much as I possibly can because it smells really bad and like it just smells all over my room right now, so I know I need to take care of it. I don't know if the plant will be okay, honestly. It looks okay, but it smells like it's definitely not. So I'm probably not going to video that because it would probably be pretty disgusting, but I am going to get that taken care of here now. This is the little dragon fruit that I was talking about. See, it looks perfectly healthy and fine, but oh boy, it does not smell good. So yeah, I'm going to see about getting it out of this container and getting rid of all of the root rot, or as much of it as I possibly can. And hopefully the plant will be okay because I know if I leave it in this state, it will not be okay. So yeah, I'm going to deal with this the best I can. I can say with confidence that that is where the root rot was, but it wasn't a normal root rot. It was like a dry rot. I have no idea, but it was really weird. But yeah, that was definitely the issue. Pretty much all the roots just kind of fell off. So honestly, I don't know how they're still alive. And hopefully they'll be okay. I know they're dirty, by the way, and I'll clean them off once they dry. But yeah, that was really bad, and that was definitely where the smell was coming from. I forgot to hit the record button. I've only been knitting for a little bit, and I haven't really said too much, thankfully. The only thing that I have said is it still smells bad in here, and it's definitely still the dragon fruit. I'm hoping it only smells bad because I took them out of the soil. The plant itself still smells a little bit And I am very concerned about that because the roots that are left were the only things that I was able to leave. It's like one little root per plant that's in there because apparently they're all separate plants. I did not know that, and I couldn't have taken all of them because because I think that would have made it even worse. But yeah, they still smell, unfortunately. And I hope they're gonna be okay. I also don't know how I didn't notice that because I don't know, maybe it just started smelling bad all of a sudden. I don't know. Plants are weird. And it wasn't a normal root rot. Like I have experienced, obviously, experienced the rot when I've overwatered my plants and then it gets all moldy and the roots get all squishy and gross and everything. The soil that these guys were in were completely dry, which I think had something to do with it, so the soil needed to be changed anyway. I have no idea. It was the weirdest thing. I have never had anything like that happen before. They definitely still smell kind of rough, so hopefully that will ease as they get settled. They do look okay, which is good. Like they're not completely stressed out immediately, so I guess that's a little bit of a win. And also I obviously just kind of rested and recovered and I'm all good now, thankfully. Earlier I was still a little bit uncomfortable, but now I'm all good, thankfully. I think getting outside and just going on a walk was what really helped it. And while I was on a walk, I went with Mom, by the way, we happened upon a little turtle in the road and Mom took a picture of it, and I'll put it right here-ish, kind of, if I can get it as close as I possibly can to right here. And the little guy was in the road, so I couldn't leave it there because I was worried about it getting run over or, hurt in any way, shape, or form. So I picked the little guy up and moved it to a safe place, and hopefully he's okay, and hopefully the little guy doesn't go back in the road because that is not where turtles belong. But I really like turtles, so I wanted to try and help him out. So yeah, hopefully he's doing okay out there. But I wanted to show you him too because he's so cute. I know you can't really see him because he was a little bit scared and he was in his shell, but he's still adorable. What else did I do today besides just normal things? Nothing really too exciting. Really didn't do much else besides just kind of relax for a good while this morning and afternoon because I was still very uncomfortable and didn't really have much energy, and my head's still kind of you know how after you have a really bad headache, you can still feel like you had a really bad headache even though it's not a headache anymore. So I still had that going on earlier, but thankfully that's all gone too. And I wanted to say thank you guys so much for just being so kind and thoughtful, and just you guys are amazing. So thank you so much. I'm really bad at words, and you know that by this point, but thank you so much for just being here and just honestly being you and being so kind. It really means a lot, and I hope you know how sweet you are. So yeah, I wanted to say thank you for just everything. You guys are amazing. Oh, and I didn't mention it, but I'm almost done knitting. But I said it at the beginning when I thought I was recording, but I didn't. But we are still using the orange yarn today as well. So this little section of orange is easily the thickest portion of the colors so far. It has been the same color for 12 days now, 13 days in a row. That's kind of crazy. But anyway, I'm gonna finish the knitting here real quick. I only have a little bit more left to do, like half the row, I would say. And then I'll show you what the blanket looks like for today. So give me just a second. Alrighty, I am all done knitting the blanket for today, and yeah, this section is definitely getting very long of all the orange pink color. What is this? Coral, I guess? I forget what the actual name of it is. I'd look, but it's taped onto my desk behind you, and I don't really feel like peeling it off right now because it's on the other side of the piece of paper that I have up there. But yeah, I think the technical name of this color is coral or something along those lines. But yeah, it's like a pink orange color. It looks different depending on the light. But this is what the giant orange section looks like today. And this is what all of the blanket looks like today. And with that, I think I'm going to be ending the video today and getting it edited so you can watch it tomorrow. And I don't know what I'm going to be doing tomorrow, by the way, so I'll figure it out tomorrow. But yeah, I have no idea because I never know when I get a headache like that. how long it's gonna last or how long I'm gonna need to recover for. So I'll figure out what I'm doing tomorrow when it gets here. But as for today, I hope you had a good day today, no matter what you did. If it was a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you had a good day today. And if you weren't feeling good today, by the way, I hope you feel better soon. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow for the next video. Thank you again so much for being here and just being you and being so kind and everything. I know I'm bad with words, but you know what I mean. Thank you so much. Yeah, I will see you tomorrow. Thank you again so much for being here. Bye. I'll see you later.